Good?
Good.
All right. Yeah, my name's Brendon Callahan, and I'm a second-year student at UCDavis Graduate School of Management, getting my MBA. And the reason that I picked UCDavis is related to my background. So I have a background in mushrooms, actually. I worked in the agriculture industry for about 5.5 years doing product traceability. And the thing that really struck me as really important for picking UCDavis was it's a smaller school, but that allows you to make some really good connections. And it's one of the top agricultural universities in the world. We can start again in a second, if you want.
And do you have any scholarship?
I do, yeah. I own my own business prior to coming. So if you are, there's a number of scholarships that go directly through the university. They also have a lot of good contacts
And
for...
do you have any internships?
I had an internship during the summer.
And how about the professors?
The professors are probably one of the other major reasons that you want to come here. If you're somebody who especially wants to sit down with the professors, UCDavis is one of the top research universities in the world for marketing in particular, marketing analytics. If you look at the professors, especially who have just come on board, our new dean has a background in marketing as well. They're really pushing a lot of the key marketing analytics research, so it's very math heavy. So while some of the courses might not be as mathematical as some people like, you can always go and talk to these professors on the work they're currently doing, potentially get independent studies set up with them. You obviously have to prove to them that it's worth it, but the professors are great.
And how about the accommodation?
The accommodations are, as a graduate student, you generally are always looking from a living perspective at off-campus housing, but the school does its best to help people find housing, especially the international students. About half of each of our classes is usually international.
And what are the favorite subjects?
Favorite subjects is a little harder. So the first year in the program, you don't get to pick as many elective courses. But that being said, of the required core classes I had, my favorite were, it was a strategy class. So basically business strategy, as well as Stats 2, we call it. There's 3 stats classes, and the second and third are both taught by Qingling Tsai, who is one of the top living statisticians in the world. And he's always here in the building. He works nonstop, and that was a great one. And then for a third, I would say Principles of Economics class, which I didn't need. I actually have an undergraduate in economics, but the professor, Dr. Stango, Victor Stango, was pretty amazing. He's a really cool guy.
And what are the experience till now? How did you experience? Can you say your experience in the university?
Oh, like on other things? Sure. So one of the things that when you first get to the program, if you get in, is there's a 2 to 3 week orientation. It varies year to year. And the school brings in partner corporations that set up case studies, and you do these back to back to back, and you compete in groups against the class that you just got to meet. And it's an incredibly fun experience. You only have roughly about 4 days to turn around each case study, and then we presented when I was doing it to AT&T, the Mars Corporation, Autodesk, and it was a lot of fun.
And what is the final suggestion for new applicants who is going to apply for the university? Any suggestions?
I would say if anybody's interested and you're not here and you want to speak with people, definitely just reach out. I mean, it can be intimidating when you're first looking at a university, especially the larger universities, but because UCDavis is a smaller university, if you want to know something, just find a phone number for the Graduate School of Management and reach out to them. As long as you have a list of questions you want answered, they will answer it. Past that, obviously, study for your GMATs. That's important. And make sure that you get a pretty decent score.
Thank you. Thanks for helping.
Yeah.